some new faces in here, so thank you, welcome. We're gonna go ahead and get started. You guys all ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Awesome, look at all these beautiful smiles. So we'll go ahead and we got a jam-packed, lot of information. We also have a guest speaker coming in and talking to you about Mexican real estate as well from Mexico. She'll be coming in and talking to you as well to provide you with some value. If you have clients that are looking to transition, retire out in Mexico. So without further ado, let's get started. Please make sure that you silence your phones. So this is an opportunity for you to silence your phone. We don't want any interruptions. Otherwise, you will be donating to KW Cares a minimum of $5. Okay, so we don't want to interrupt the flow of the sales meeting. Okay, let's continue. Next slide. You know, our mission here at the office is to provide agents with a place where they will be empowered, trained, and motivated to experience growth and a legacy that lives their best life possible. I believe when the values of your own company align with your own beliefs, you know you found your professional home. And our vision to achieve amazing professionals and personal development so that KW Southway remains the agency of choice. Absolutely, yes. All right, next slide. Just wanted to again remind you of your support team. These are the support team that is here for you. It's not that you work for us, we work for you. As an entrepreneur, CEO, we're here to support your business. Next slide. Also wanted to remind you of our 2025 ALC. You know, all of these amazing agents, Al, Michelle, Gary, Tammy, Christina, Noemi, and Eric are here to provide you with support as well. These are some of our top agents in the office, and their number one priority is to help the market center. So if you want to identify someone that you want to pick their brain, if it's Elle, if it's Eric, if it's Bob, if it's Christina, by all means, reach out to them. These are the ambassadors, I guess is a good word to put it, of the office, and their sole purpose is to, one, be top agents, close deals, but more so is to help the office and also help you as well. Eric is a prime example. Every Wednesdays at 10:30, he does provide the role playing. So take advantage of all the resources that we have here at the office as well. Make sense? Okay, let's continue. Next slide. So a friendly reminder, we have our escrow upstairs with Lisa. Pacific Coastline, please, if you need any net sheets, any questions regarding escrow, they're just a floor up. Okay, they're here to support you as well and your clients. And, you know, she has many, many years of experience. So there's nothing that she will not be able to answer that she probably hasn't experienced in the past. This is the resources, again, that you have as a support, you know, the broker, escrow, our TC, our legal department as well, right? And our lenders and affiliates as well. Okay, next slide. And then also Chris So, okay? If you know Chris has been with the company for many, many years. Chris So is our transaction coordinator. She's here to navigate and help with all of your transactions, all right? From beginning to end to help you close so that way you get paid in a timely manner. So here's Chris So's information. All right, let's continue. And let's introduce and thank Andre with the Termite Guide for sponsoring lunch again, as always. So come on now.
Well, first of all, congratulations on your softball tournament.
Yes. Awesome, thank you.
I appreciate the sponsor for your shirts. You gave me, you guys put me on the map. I got a lot of leads off that, by the way.
Yeah.
First of all, we're the Termite Guide. A quick flyer. I think we left the flyer out. We're probably the only one in the industry that offers a 5-year warranty on our fumigations. So if you're on the buyer's end, it's kind of good on your end. So anything that happens within the 5 years, we'll come back and take care of it. We're licensed general contractors and we're roofing contractors. It all depends on roofing because we don't go deep in LA, but in this area we do roof work. We do specialize in escrow transactions, so a lot of most of you guys work with me, so I'm usually getting on my reports within 24 hours. If it's on, so if I go on a Thursday to your house, by Friday morning you'll have a report from me. I don't waste my time, so. And we do have pest management in this area, so if you have anything with roaches or anything, give me a call. I could get you a price on stuff like that. We do HOA units in this area as well. We're probably the only one in this, every time we replace wood, we prime and paint everything that goes up. We seal all the cracks, so there's nothing, missing on that end. You guys have any questions in regards to termites? I know you guys, most of you do.
What's usually your turnaround time from the time you do an inspection to the time you get an actual estimate?
24 hours.
24 hours?
If it's on weekends, it all depends because
Yeah.
normally Friday, so I don't have an admin to type it out, so you usually get it by Monday morning.
Okay.
So that's,
How often do you recommend to test house, let's say in Redondo Beach area?
so that's a good question. So it all depends. I would suggest you get a termite inspection done every 3 years, especially in this area. It's very high end. I don't know say how often you tend, people tend every 10 years out here, but it all depends on this, how much termites do they have? A lot of times you see termite wings, we kind of go off of that, or how much termites they have. A lot of times we go in and it's very minor, so we could just treat at the time. So you don't really have to tend during the time. So that's why it's always good, especially in this area, to do a termite inspection every 3 years, because we could catch things before you have to tend.
Your inspection is free, right?
My inspections are free, yes.
Is there like, I don't mind the other, and so, is there like specific areas, South Bay that are like really bad?
Oh, also South Bay is bad. No. So how it works is anything by the ocean works their way back up. You're more of a high-end termite zone because the moisture of the air. Anything inland, like that's why a lot of times I talk to my inspectors in San Bernardino and down there, they don't get termites. They very, very rare, especially like Lake Elsinore area because of the moisture, but over here, because you're by the ocean, it's very high end. Yeah, you kind of have the more inland, less termites.
So just so I'm clear, the more moisture, more termites.
That's correct.
When it's a drier climate, it's less termites.
That's
So
correct.
you don't see that much in Arizona where it's super hot.
Arizona, they really don't have drywood termites.
They have
So
scorpions.
they have scorpions, they do have subterranean. Subterranean termites are common in all parts of the United States. That's usually the ones that come from the ground. But it's rare you find them out there.
But do you have subterranean here?
We do have subterranean termites here.
Is it depends on foundation style?
It doesn't depend. I mean, you're still gonna find them from slab to raised foundation.
I found some in my garage.
Yeah.
I hired.
A lot of times you get subterranean termites
My house, so
Yeah.
due to moisture issues.
especially like every road.
Wondering, if you have like a house, like, I showed a vacant house. And the couple liked it, but the wife was horrified because there was dead cockroaches in the house. Is there a way to mitigate the cockroaches and also, any kind of like termites, cockroaches and it looked like there was some cement pouring something or other out on the patio. I don't know what your thoughts on that before somebody moves in.
It's always good to do a pre-inspection, so I could probably let you know. Like I said, I usually do pre-inspections for a lot of the agents here. I put out a report, and if there's roaches, we just go in and spray and remove things. So no one comes in and there's a surprise during the time of the inspection. No surprises here. So yeah, I'm gonna leave my card in the corner so you can just get it, and then save my phone number and just text me.
Another question that I hear is they're in escrow as an example, right? And they're going through their due diligence. And the buyer gets their own independent termite inspection. Now it's requesting for the buyer to do their termite clearance, right? But maybe it's a little bit higher
have you seen or do you experience where the seller utilizes their home and gets their own
Yeah,
termite inspections? And how do you navigate that when you have an existing termite inspection? Do you take it for face value, or do you actually do your own inspections to evaluate and take both reports?
so I think majority of the buyers are so the seller usually gets the inspection report, the buyer usually do. And then a lot of times if it's way out of control, they usually get a third party.
Yeah.
So they usually, I like to look at things and I usually go out there and especially if it's too high, I usually like to get the buyer and say, hey, this is what's going on. But I mean, it's really up to the agent to negotiate. Like, hey, this is where we're getting at, this is where we're going, and it's usually in the middle. I can't really say, it's really up to you guys on that end. But that's why there's always, I'm always a third party person that's always getting called saying, hey, there's already a buyer's and a seller's report. I need a third person just to make sure who's right or wrong. So.
Yeah, got it. Do you have any other questions for Andre? Any other questions? This is the opportunity.
All right, so I'll leave my card. So you have any future questions or any second opinions, just yeah, feel free to text me.
Beautiful.
Like, can you have like security to guard your house when it's tented?
We don't offer security, but like I said, there's always companies that could probably guide you to the right path where we're not associated with them, but I have like phone numbers. Yeah, there's a list I could guide you to on that. I mean, normally since I've been in the industry, there's probably like 10 to 15 break-ins I had. They're usually on main streets, and they always take the small stuff. They normally don't take the big stuff. I say small stuff because that's usually you never see someone run out with a huge TV over their head and stuff like that. Yeah.
I believe, Carlos, you have questions, sir?
You don't do commercial, do you?
We do commercial. I do HOAs, commercial, anything
Not
like that.
like businesses and all that stuff.
Yeah. We touch everything, and so.
You-
Yes,
Sure, area, like,
Los Angeles County.
oh, okay.
So, but the termite guy alone is just not me. The whole company, we run from Ventura County all the way to San Diego. So if you need anything, we do. The only areas I don't know is Big Bear, Apple Valley, those areas. I don't think I have an inspector out there. But I even have someone in Palm Springs.
So that 877 number, that's not gonna go directly to you, or?
Well, that's the office number, but I'll give you guys my card so you can save it. So the 323, just text me direct. So.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you very much for sponsoring lunch, like always. Thank you very much. Please utilize him. He's awesome. Very efficient. He's done a couple stuff for me as well. So that's my endorsement for Termite Guy. So thank you very much. All right, well, let's go ahead and continue. So we have our KW. I do have a sign-up sheet, and I need a commitment from all of you. I'm going to pass this out. Check what you're willing to commit to the potluck. Okay, so the potluck is this August 16th, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You know, this is going to be our third annual, I believe, for the South Bay office. We are also going to play flag football. It's co-ed, so if females you want to be in the sport of flag football, then everyone is welcome to. Family, children, pets as well, as long as they're in a leash. Okay, it's a great time, and it's right in the midst of the summer, right? Midst of August. So it's a great opportunity to mingle, talk, and just have a good time with your fellow colleagues as well. So if you can please, if you're planning to be part of the picnic, sign up, and we're just asking for you to bring something, right? If it's a special dish you want to make or anything, we have a sign up sheet for that. Any questions regarding our KW potluck events? Who's excited? Who's really excited to play flag football, right? Dina is. I know Steve is. I remember last year we were throwing some football. This guy has a pretty good strong arm. So again, just a reminder, Saturday, August 16th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, awesome. Well, let's go ahead and continue. Next, we have a guest speaker. This is Teresa Anderson. If you can please come up here, Teresa. Let's welcome. She's going to give you some think big and Jeff Goldie in Mexico. Good to meet you. How are you?
Very good.
Awesome. I'm going to give you the mic so that way people outside can also hear you.
Awesome.
Your
Awesome.
partners here.
David, did you want to come and say something before I get started?
What's up, David? How are you, my man?
I need a microphone, I'm loud. Okay, can I hear me? Well, it's a pleasure to be here, you know, and as I walked in, man, you know, I was speaking with Vanessa and, you know, get pulled in this way and I love that. And I need to come here more often, but without further ado, you know, the reason we're here, I'm here, you know, I normally, don't show up, but I have the pleasure of introducing this wonderful person here, the one and only Teresa Anderson, who basically the leader, right? You basically covers the whole Mexico. They're here on a tour on a 4-day, right? You're going to about 8 or 9 different offices. Right. They were in our Woodland Hills office, and you'll be hitting a couple of more. She's here, wanted to cover basically opportunities, and there are plenty of opportunities in Mexico. And I've seen some of these properties with my own eyes when I was down there just a few months ago. And I had the opportunity to join their reunion in Morelos, Mexico. And after that, I went to Cabo, look at some of the properties. So Teresa's here to, you know, give a, presentation about opportunities for any of your clients or even yourself. You want to get involved in Mexico, and what are the steps, the positives, the negatives, and all that stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to let Teresa go over. She's wonderful. Give her a round of applause. Thank you, David. Do you have that video?
We're just, all you have to do, next slide.
Listen, the video? Yes, right. Just a second, let me get, this is Carlos Morales, and he's the general manager of the development that is sponsoring this trip, and Rodrigo Torres is the owner of the real estate development that I'm going to talk about, that we're going to talk about a little bit about today. I want to tell you a little bit about who I am and why I'm here. I was born in Arizona, and in 2010, I decided to, I had lived in Mexico before. I worked for the US Congress, and I went and did presidential projects in Mexico, and I lived there for 6 years. I came back, and in May of 2000, I joined KW. And so I've been with the company for 25 years. I'm a trainer, I'm a bowl coach. I opened up Mexico. We opened up 30 offices, 2,000 agents. Right now we have 32 offices in Mexico. And it has been a real pleasure developing the company down there. It's been an incredible experience. But what has been really good is really understanding the, oops, we got changed. Investing boldly. Because one of the things that I found is that, I remember.
Say again, I'm sorry.
The sound is cutting in and out.
Okay.
The microphone.
Okay. Yeah. And maybe you
Tell me to speak.
When it's too close to your, it echoes a little. There
There you go. Okay. So one of the opportunities that I saw when I went to Mexico is that I had been in the USC for 7 years in Arizona. I had built a 6-level team. And one of the things that I saw was an opportunity to go into a different market, learn about a new business. And everybody kept saying, how can you take that risk? Well, you know what? You don't grow if you don't risk, right? We know that. So one of the things that I did was first find out what is Mexico all about. And I spent the first 2 years literally walking the streets of Mexico City. I lived there for 10 years. I've been there a total of 20 years now. And one of the things I found is that we have really strong ties with Mexico.
in the US. So, there's a lot of politicking going on, and sometimes we don't understand it. I was in this Congress for 12 years, and I remember, negotiating NAFTA. Well, things have changed, and things will always change. But that doesn't, you can't do business in different worlds. So now that we're in 60 countries, it's an opportunity for all of us. Right now, I'm working with an agent in Egypt because I want to open up Egypt. Right? So one of the things that we found is that in Mexico, it's not that hard because we are regionally connected. We also have a powerful interchange between the peso and the dollar. Everland is going to talk to you right now. Carlos and Rodrigo are going to talk to you about, building the square footage. It's almost half the cost of what it is in the United States, right? And then we have rapid infrastructure developments in all of southern Mexico. We're going to talk a little bit about the opportunity and why that opportunity has just opened up big time in southern Mexico. And then the government incentives that protect foreign investors. Okay, there's a myth that you can't own property in Mexico. The fact is that you can own property outright in Mexico. And you can also finance property in Mexico, right? There is limitation with speech from property. However, you can do it through a land trust, or you can do it through opening up a Mexican corporation. And a Mexican corporation, the cost is approximately $1,500. Now, as realtors, what does that mean? We're going to start this weekly call that we're going to do. Just 1 week, we're going to do your clients that are interested in investing in Mexico. And one of the big assets about, technology now and is that it connects people with opportunities that we were never connected to. So what we're here for is to, provide a little bit more information for you. If you have any questions, at the end of the video, you'll see, or at the end of the presentation, you'll see a QR code that you can tap into. I'd be happy to follow up with you. Before I allow these gentlemen to give you a presentation, I just want to tell you, one of the biggest assets that this development has brought to the table in our market center and in our country is that they have a CRM system where we register your clients under you so that we make sure you get paid. You get paid once a week. You get paid when the agent actually gives their down payment or the client gives their down payment. So you don't have to wait till the whole development is developed before you get paid. So those are some of the things that we'll be looking at when we do our weekly calls. And we're here to answer all your questions. And I'm going to turn it over to Carlos, who's going to tell you a little bit about we need the next slide.
Yeah, next slide, Nat.
Oh,
Mike.
let me give you the mic.
Just try to put it like underneath your chest area here, because the echoes a little lower.
Like
There
right
you
here.
go, there you go. Awesome.
Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I speak loud, so. As they present me, my name is Carlos. I've been doing business with KW Mexico for almost 3 years with the company Everland, and we have a strong relationship doing business. And now with Teresa coming over here and obviously allowing us to be here at your office, I'm going to talk about who has been to Cancun, to Southeast Mexico, everybody, almost everybody. Cancun is the place to be. So what we want to talk about right now is Mexico, the southeast of Mexico. One of the most important things that is kept growing since a long time ago. So what's happening right now, there's a little capacity, how you say it? That is called, thank you. That is called Puerto Morelos, which is between Cancun and Playa del Carmen. Most of who has it over there, you can pass there. No one knows it. But it's right there. And right now it's a real opportunity 40 clients after you.
The sound is breaking.
The sound is breaking?
Yeah, let's see.
What-
Let me see if I
I
can
mean,
get,
it sounds better when you just don't use the microphone,
okay.
then it doesn't break up.
Let's do this.
So I'm gonna give you a little facts what's going on. First of all, as you know, Cancun is a main destination, tourist destination in the southeast. Okay, and the whole peninsula is growing. One of the most important things is that we have the second most bigger airport in the whole Mexico. It has 23 million visitors per year. So think about it. If you had a chance to invest 30 years ago in Cancun, would you do it? And keep growing with the whole destination? Well, that's the opportunity that we're bringing you with Puerto Morelos. It's growing, the infrastructure is huge. As you can see, there's a Mayan train that is called a Tren Maya that you can Google it. And it goes all around the peninsula. You can go from south to north and then way back. It circles all around. So most of the important thing that you're gonna find with us, Everland and KW, is that you're not gonna be alone. There's gonna be a lot of questions. You're not gonna be alone. I'm gonna ask Rodrigo to jump up here with me and talk about a little bit what we're doing, that we're gonna be with you the whole time. Okay, with your clients. Can you help me out?
Excuse me, what's the exact location of that again?
That's right between Cancun and Playa del Carmen. So you
Playa
have
del
the
Carmen.
peninsula. Next slide, please.
Like how?
I know exactly where it's, I've been to
Like
Cancun.
3 hours, 4 hours drive, so.
No, from Merida it is, but from Cancun to Playa del Carmen is actually 30 minutes.
30-minute drive, yeah.
Yeah. So here's Cancun and here's Playa del Carmen, right? Right in the middle is Puerto Morelos. Here is the international airport. To Tulum is like 45 minutes to 1 hour 15.
By train. Like
We're exactly, Puerto Morelos is around
Here's a-
7.5 miles from the international airport.
Yeah, no, she's asking if you're taking the drive from Cancun
To
to.
Puerto Morelos is 30 minutes.
Till Carmen.
It's
Playa
30
del Carmen, how far?
30 minutes.
Oh, it's more than that.
It's
That
more
one
than
too.
30.
No, it's more than that.
No,
There you go.
From
It's more than that.
Cancun to Puerto
Well,
Morelos.
what part of Cancun? Are we talking about the airport?
The airport.
I don't know, maybe you're leaving from the zona hotel.
I just want to check the maps.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I drive it every week. For sure. Well, it's very close.
Hold on, hold those questions. Let them finish with the presentation, guys.
So it's right between Playa del Carmen and Cancun, right in between. So it became a municipality 8 years ago. That's why they skipped it. But right now it is a municipality and everything is coming over, right? It's 26,000 people in Puerto Morelos right now. So it's a little town that it got like stepped aside, and then now everything's coming because of the Tren Maya, because of the whole thing that's blowing up in Cancun and the Riviera Maya and in Merida. There's a lot of stuff happening in the peninsula right now.
Are those timeshares that you're offering, or they're actually
It's a gated community of
gated
residential
community?
lots.
so you could buy there
That's the land.
and rent out and?
Yeah, and build and then rent out. Right now it's an investment opportunity. It will become like a renting opportunity, and then you can build when we have commercial lots, you can get the commercial lots in and maybe build a little plaza and rent it out. I mean, there's a lot of versatility of what you can do because it's a white canvas for tomorrow's. It's a lot of opportunity to what's gonna become because it's blank right now, right? So that's the opportunity that we're bringing. Like Carlos said, if you would invest in Cancun 30 to 40 years ago, it would be like Puerto Morelos right now. So in 5, 10, 20 years, it's gonna grow very fast because of the tourism and all the investment that is coming in.
So what you're, and again, that's just to clear, because I'm sure a lot of people are thinking, okay, so what are you offering? So you're offering land right now, the way it is right now, and they can buy the land and they can develop it, and then they're gonna rent it out. You guys can help with the construction.
Everything.
Okay, and I know a lot of people are probably thinking this, okay, so it's like a one-stop shop kind of thing.
Yeah.
Of course, financing comes into the picture, and like Teresa says, if you are representing a client from the time the down payment is made, I mean, you're getting your commission. But let's say this is for you, like let's say I'm considering doing this, okay? Because I've been there so many times. I have a company by that name, Cancun Properties LLC, so like I have to do something there. And that's a must. When I do this with Rodrigo and Carlos and Teresa, what I'm gonna do is, look, I'm planning on, let's say, investing, example, $50,000. What this 50,000 gonna get me, he's gonna tell me the ins and outs, A to Z, more, less, whatever, and they can do everything for you. But of course, after this meeting, they can kind of have a separate meeting with you. It's not like you're just buying and you're left up in the air. This is like a one-stop shop. Financing, when I was down at the reunion in Mexico, I came across not one, multiple institutions that can help you with financing. But Teresa and this group, they will help you, get the best financing. So
the first part is acquiring the land, and then at a good price at that. We put the icing on the cake with a good financing, no interest for 5 years, right? So once you get the land, we can get into details, and I'll help you, contact you with architects, with construction workers, with all the legal, everything that you want to do, whatever you want to do with that lot, I will help you. I promise. Hello, Manny. Okay. Any questions? You got to Google the Google Maps?
It's an hour.
It's an hour from where?
From Cancun to Playa del Carmen.
Playa del Carmen,
Yeah.
to Puerto Morelos' house.
Yes, I was thinking.
No, she was asking, yeah, we got confused.
So the property, the land is not a beachside property.
It's not
It's
beachfront.
inland.
It's inland, yes.
And what is average temperature in that area?
Average temperature, I think
Like
it's gonna be,
summertime.
summertime is around 100. It's Caribbean, it's tropics.
It's like desert.
Yeah. Next slide, please.
With that.
All right, so the development is called Gran Via del Mar. It's a planned community. It's gonna have a big avenue with 4 residential gated communities. Next, please. The lots go from 2,000 to 4,000 feet approximately. And it's gonna have all the amenities like a pool house and the gated entrance with cameras, all the security.
This is the
Everything pretty
visual of
much.
the entrance?
Yes.
Yeah, the entrance, okay.
Yes, this is the entrance. Okay.
for example, the 2,000 square feet, if let's say today you want to buy that land, 2,000 square feet, you enter the gate, let's say one of these, well, what do you think?
It's for 2,000 square feet is gonna be about 45 to $50,000.
Okay, what can you build on that, just as a rough?
As Ted said, construction cost is almost half of what it is over here. And if you do a 300 square feet house, it's gonna cost you.
3,000, multi-level.
Yeah, multi-level.
3,000.
Yeah, 300 is gonna be tough, right?
Okay.
3,000 square feet. You're looking around $100 per square feet, so it's gonna be $300,000.
300,000 plus, how much did you buy the land for?
50.
50, let's say, so you're in for 350, what kind of rent can you get? And again, just an approximation, what kind of rent can you get on that? On a monthly basis?
You get on a monthly basis, it goes for.
It's very rough.
It goes 150 a night on being conservative, 150 a night with a 50% occupation rate. So 15 times 150.
So you have 1,800.
2250.
Okay, and then we'll say 50% of that.
No, that's 50%.
That's 50%, I'm sorry,
50%.
50%. So you can kind of see what kind of return you're getting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go
Who
ahead.
are you renting this property to mainly? If it's not a beach property, who do tourists go in a desert?
It's not that. It's a very tropical. We have cenotes. Do we have a video? Do we have the video?
It's like what you're
Yes,
saying
I
is right
think,
now,
I
they're
think there was,
rebuilding.
yeah,
I don't think we skipped, let me see.
there should be a video.
Natalie, is there a video on here?
That's with Carlos, he's the one that's.
No, we don't have any video.
There's no
No,
video.
it's okay. We'll let you have it. Yeah.
If you are not Mexican, you be able to own the land or
Yes. Yes.
forever or for
Yeah.
specific years?
No, forever. It's once you buy it, it's yours. Being foreign, there are mechanisms to buying the land, but you can own the land. It's through a trust or a Mexican corporation, which you can set up for $1,500.
One time.
One time cost to set up the corporation or through a trust. Then you can own the land.
The land.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's yours. I mean, it's gonna be fine with a trust or a company, but it is yours.
And you can.
You have power over it. You can pass it on. Yes, yes.
It's not loan.
No. It's owned.
So it's not good for, I thought it was good for like 99 years in Mexico.
No, that's
Like
England.
a ground lease.
That's England.
Yeah.
No, Mexico is, you can pass it on to your children, it's forever.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Is there anything currently there in the development that the clients could look at now, or
It's a pre-sale,
it's a?
which is, it's a
Oh,
pre-sale. We're gonna deliver.
Okay.
Can I get the macro slide with all the?
Natalie, next slide, let's see. Keep going.
The amenities.
Keep going. Next slide.
I saw. So we're on the third stage right now, right? Therefore, it's gonna be 4 gated communities. We started selling in 2023. The first is 95% sold. Then the second phase is 80% sold, and we just launched the third phase, and there's gonna be a fourth one, right? So the first phase is gonna be delivered with all the amenities and all the construction in 2027. Then the second phase in 2028, and then the third phase, which is we just launched, is gonna be delivered in 2029. So we're gonna be building through all this time. Right?
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Don't laugh. So I'm originally from Iran, right? So I'm gonna go in there and I'm here. I'm a US citizen. I'm originally from Iran. Put aside, it's funny, I was in Armenia and they saw my stamp from Azerbaijan and they're like, what the hell's going on? You know, like I'm being from Iran and they think I'm a terrorist now. Oh my God, they're questioning me like crazy. So just think, so I'm gonna go in there, I'm originally from Iran, because it's gonna come to that, right? They're gonna say, where were you born? But I have a US citizen, you know, I have a US citizen passport, so that's me, I'm going in like that. You're from, sorry, Egypt?
Yes.
I guess that, that's so here you go. So then, here, Manny and I mean, Iranian and Israeli here, we're gonna go partners on one of these. Right? It's okay, right? We're good? So it's Philly. I mean, they don't, I apologize for using this word, but they don't discriminate. It's just show me the money and, you know, let's make some money. That's what this is.
It's Cancun. We welcome everybody.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Guadalajara, Jalisco.
Guadalajara is on the west coast, right? So we're on the southeast. You actually have to take. There's a direct flight from Cancun.
Yeah, I can answer that, because I fly a lot from Cancun. It's a 2-hour flight. If you take, no, I'm lying.
1 hour.
An hour and 45 minutes. Because I just took the flight from Cancun
Last week, right?
direct to Guadalajara. So it's very close. What something that you need to think that is great of development is that it's only 7.5 miles away from the international airport. That's number one. Number two, remember, Cancun is the second biggest airport in the whole Mexico.
Yeah.
So that means that you have connections all over the world. Even right now, I mean, we live in Merida. Myself, I live in Merida. And every time I want to travel somewhere out of Mexico, if I want to fly, get a good rate for the flights, I go to Cancun. There's only 2 hours, 2.5 or 3 hours away from Merida. So remember, that's very important. You have any connections, and there's a lot of direct flights from California to Cancun.
And one other thing, from here, don't fly, if you're, let's say, in San Diego, do yourself a favor, go down to Tijuana, seriously. Fly for about 1/4 of the price.
Yeah.
1/4 of the price. So if you take it off $100, it'll be on probably $75 to $100. Yeah?
Yeah, and another thing is that, Teresa just mentioned it, you don't have to go to Tijuana. You know, there's across the bridge and you can just go inside the airport direct. You walk, you go across and you get into the airport. So you don't have to go out and see Tijuana. I mean, if you wanna go, there's good videos over there, but I mean, just go ahead and to the airport direct, take your flight and come back. So that's very good. The connections to the airplane are very, very good.
So is the goal is short-term rental for that specific area, or it could be both long-term, short-term?
Well, you can do Airbnb, you can do long term. So it's, I just said it's just starting. So there's gonna be a lot of opportunity to grow in the whole thing.
Like close community, right?
Yes.
What is gonna have like restaurants, cafe,
Let me see if we can get this.
These are all the amenities right here.
It's not gonna be on this slide.
No, it's gonna be on the,
Can we
I
go
just
back
wanna
to
see
You
the
wanna
number.
see the video? We're trying to upload it.
Don't worry. We'll get it.
You can even buy the land, and I mean, this is me, I mean, I'm
Just wanna see if
very
we have, like,
busy, and I got
master
so much
plan, but
going
it
on,
doesn't-
I
it's
think
not
it's buy the
showing
land,
there.
Is there a presentation flyer?
and that's it. Can you do that? Can you buy the land and sit on it?
Yeah.
Is there gonna be anyone forcing you have to build it?
Not so far, no. We're gonna put that rule in the future, but right now we can't, because as I said, this is just starting. Puerto Morelos is just starting. If somebody buys 10 lots, which I have people do that, I'm not gonna make him build 10 houses, you know, I cannot do that right now because it's just starting. So. that's
The
what we're-
organization for this area will be done in by 2029, right?
The third phase,
20
everything is
third
gonna be
phase.
said and done in 2030.
Yeah.
So the whole thing, yes.
What's your proposed HOA fees? Because there's gotta be HOA fees with that.
The maintenance.
I mean, it's.
Maintenance fees is really cheap to maintain. The labor there is very available, so gardening and all the pool cleaning and all the electricity is very cheap, so it's gonna be around $50 per lot. It's 50 cents per square foot,
So like a monthly, what would it be? Roughly monthly,
$50.
$50 a month.
Oh man, it's Mexicans.
Is there a presentation?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there a presentation flyer or a website that we can share with the investors?
And the brochure here, so you can.
That
I can get
video, it's a great video that Carlos put together, I mean, I've seen it like 3 or 4 times, it's not available, huh? So we.
We're working on getting that video for you guys.
Yeah, it's already. So it's gonna come with a bunch of amenities. It has a golf range, like to practice golf range. It has a golf approach. It has a paddle court. It has fire pits, kid playground, pet park, clubhouse, yoga, sand park. It has everything you need to have a really good time, and or your guests are gonna have a good time. Or when you rent, it's gonna prop up that price a little bit. So
What's the website?
the website.
The
Website, yeah, of the project.
Of the development is everland.mx, right? Yeah,
Thank you.
everland.mx. And there's a social media, Instagram and that stuff. And
How quick is that to the beach?
it's really close. It's a 5 to 7 minute drive to the beach from the development.
It's actually, I was just there and it's 3 miles from the project to.
If you go to a straight line, but if you follow the streets, it's a 5 minute drive. But if you go straight line, it's really 2 miles maybe.
Is the beach comparable to Cancun, Merida?
Oh, the beach is, that's why I want the video. The beach is amazing. We have the second biggest coral reef in the world. The first one is in Australia. The second one starts here and finishes up in Panama. So it acts as a natural barrier, so the water is all calm and beautiful and pristine. So it's really beautiful. And there's snorkeling and there's cenotes there. There's a lot of ecotourism, let's say, in Puerto Morelos. It's really, really nice. The vibes it's not a party town like Cancun. It's really, really nice. Like calmness. There's a lot of Americans and Canadians that go there to retire. There's a lot of European market too. So it's a very nice place.
What other development is around there right now?
Right now, there's another player, Mauricio Amui, which has ITM, and they do apartments and houses. And they've been doing it for some years now.
You wanna like, what's your competition? Right?
Competition that's supposed to, how undeveloped is the area right now?
It's 26,000 people. It's really small.
Okay.
But it has won Adventure Tourism Awards for 5 years in a row. So there's a lot of fishing, there's a lot of snorkeling, there's a lot of cenotes tours. You know Xcaret, the parks, Xcaret's parks, attractions there, big parks. They have a tour here for free cenotes, all set up, beautiful. You can look it up, xcaret.com. Great company for tours.
Something important that you were mentioning the amenities and the each gated community that we have. Rodrigo was talking about we have 4. Well, they don't share any amenities. Each one, it has a private entrance. And the other thing that we do in Everland, we take care of the whole family. Just so you can see it. He was talking about, but we think about all the members of the family. Our pets, the kids, grandpas, who, people like us that would like to work even in the weekends, we have to receive calls, there's a co-working area. And so we think to cover all the necessities of all the family. So you're gonna find that in all the developments that you find from Maryland, you're gonna find that. We think about the whole family, okay?
And this it works both ways. If you want to do something for you, or your client wants to do something for himself, that's good. But if you want to rent, that when you put that in Airbnb website, that's gonna prop up the
Total unit is how many total units in units?
and mysterious to sell Mexico, but you can do it through Teresa, through KW. You guys can do it if you give us a chance to talk to you, to explain to you. As Teresa said, we're gonna open up a call every week. You can come and talk to us. We respond all your questions. If you have clients interested in Mexico, you can bring them to our Zoom call, and then we'll help you close it. Okay. Thank you so much. Any more questions?
So, what is security? Is it security going to be in this?
Yes, yes, it's gonna be.
Safety in this area.
Safety,
In general.
it is really safe. It is really safe. I know there's a lot of propaganda that is what's going on in Mexico, especially right now. But I mean, I go there every week. I work there. I take my kids there. Next week, when I go back home, I'll take my two twins and I'll move to Puerto Morelos for a month to work in the summers because of vacations, right? So I'm taking my kids.
One of the things that
Very
I
safe.
tell you as a foreigner is that I've lived there 20 years. I've never had any problems. However, all the beachfront properties where all the tourism comes, the government takes extra care of those communities and the safety in those communities. But, Mexico is no different than LA, New York, Chicago, all of our big cities. You have all kinds of people coming in and out. So you have all kinds of
But there's a big interest, as you said, as keeping the
but
tourism
there's a
safe.
big interest in Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, Acapulco, to keep those areas very safe for the tourists. And when you have 23 million people coming into Cancun, I lived there for 9 months. And when you have 23 million people coming into the city, not only is the government gonna protect it, but the business owners are gonna protect that.
They depend on the tourism.
Because they depend on that. So.
I say this, anyone that's interested, he's gonna kick my ass for saying what I'm gonna say. Anyone that's interested, going down there, they'll pick you up.
We will.
with, right? You would
We
do
will,
that? I
Yes,
swear
we
to
will.
God,
I was just there for 2 days and they picked me up in the airport.
I mean, us,
My
my
daughter
daughter
and I, and we.
I kid you not, I'm texting my wife right now. I'm saying, listen, I'm telling my wife right now, Labor Day, we're going down there.
It's
She
not
doesn't
a
wanna go
joke. If
distance.
you guys wanna go there, let us know.
You don't know me?
I don't know.
He knows me. I'm all over the world. See, I always
If
communicate.
you guys decide to go, please let us know.
Seriously.
We'll show you around.
That's what we do. That's
So what
we
is the
do.
best way to get a hold? Is it to Teresa?
Yeah.
All right, well, Teresa's contact information is up here, folks. If you want to jot this down, take a photo of it, please do so. If you want to get more information, then Teresa would be your contact, point of contact out there.
By the way, we're getting together this evening. If anyone wants to join us, it's gonna be out in West Hollywood. Come and see me. We'll have the location and all that. Anyone that's interested wants to ask some questions, want to have more of a one-on-one. You guys good? Because it's gonna be around 5:30, 6 o'clock. We'll give you more information on that if you wanna join us there. Otherwise, you guys are here tomorrow as well? In person, that is.
We leave tomorrow, we're in we're
Go to Vegas.
going out towards Vegas and we're stopping at Apple Valley. And then from there we go to Vegas because we're doing Vegas on Friday.
And then you're gonna be up in San Antonio for the
I'm going to Mega Camp, yes, I will be at Mega Camp on August. I go to the commercial from the 8th to the 10th and then I'll be there from the 11th to the 14th in Mega Camp.
Sorry, one more question. So if.
You have so many questions. If she doesn't buy one. You'll take
I
it
want to
almost.
sell their properties. So, if somebody is interested to buy, they need to finance through Mexican.
No, it's true to us, directly to us. We take care of the financing, it's directly to us. We sign a contract, you do the down payment, we sign the contract, and then you pay $500 a month for 5 years. That's it.
Sure, cost is that to build that land, how much?
To build,
Building.
so it's $100 per square feet, so depends on what size house. If you wanna do 2,000 square feet, it's gonna be $200,000.
So you guys don't have like floor plans, am I thinking of something completely different? So it's not some, you guys don't have floor plans, it's not like new construction with floor plans? Floor plans.
No, we're developing the lot and everything around the lot, but when you get in the lot, you decide what to do with the lot. You construct your house and there. Okay.
But those houses gonna look not uniform.
There's a construction rule book, a guideline or a rule book, so somebody doesn't build something crazy. So it looks nice, it looks uniform, it looks homogeneous, but they have some rules, but you decide.
Inside of the house.
The inside of the house is, and then also important the quality of the house. Because sometimes you can buy a house, but you don't know the quality that it was being built with. You will get to decide the quality that you wanna put into that investment.
Rodrigo, can you talk a little bit about the construction, because here we build a lot with wood.
Well, we gotta continue, folks.
Yes.
You know, we allotted so much time and I apologize. We still got other slides that we need to
I
continue.
appreciate it, thank you so
But
much.
if you guys stick around, you know, and if
Yeah.
any of you have any questions, by all means, please reach out.
Dessert, so.
Yeah.
They have dessert and talk to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, I know we're close to our time, so I appreciate it. A lot of good information, right? So if you're interested, they're gonna be here for a little bit. Pick their brain, ask them, you know, how you can be a referring partner. And you know, send out your clients out to Mexico to go look at this project. All right, listing pitches, buyer needs and wants. Anyone? Yes, Eric.
Hey everybody, did you guys all see the flyer? It is going to be a Brokers Open Taco Party tomorrow. Everybody's invited, Brokers Caravan, you guys can meet here and then drive over, it's 2 blocks away. And if you're thinking about looking for open houses, you can talk to me too about this.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. Someone else? All right, let's continue. Next slide. Just listed, let's go ahead and go quickly. Alleghena has a listing in Gardena. It's listed for $810. Noemi and Pepe have a listing in Torrance, $905. Jamie and Joe have a North Hills property listed for $799. Next slide. And then Fernando, come on up here, man. I know it's cutting it short, my man. Let's give Fernando a round of applause.
Oh, I got a minute.
You got more than you had.
Real quick, guys, Nara came out with a report, so we're just gonna get right to it, throw out goodies for you. So you can get it all done, get out of here. Where did I put my notes? Boom, here we go. All right, so. National inventory was up, what percentage year over year? This is national, remember, we always do the car report, give me a number, get a goodie. Who's quick? 1%? No, come on. Nope. Right, I'm gonna skip it then, 15.9% year over year. All right, year over year. What is the national median home price? National, not year.
$897.
That's California. You're right.
300,000.
Nope. 450. All right, who said 450? All right. Boom. It's 435, 300. Okay, now, here's where they put out bad news, but yet they don't really, you don't read between it, what's good. Mortgage applications for refinances and purchases, guys, they say, oh, they were down 3% month over month. But what they don't tell you, if you read the small print, is, well, they tell you later, is that they're actually both up equally 22% year over year. Okay, so that tells you that activity is good, the markets, you know, people are interested in doing certain things out there with their homes or looking at purchasing. Now, out of home sales, what percentage of sales are first time buyers, national? In June?
30.
38%.
Who said 30 something?
38%.
Okay, deal. It is 30%. But your guy is, it should be closer to 40. That's really, that's typically where it runs on a month to month basis. So it is a little bit down.
The last thing I will leave you with, and then I'll leave you with my last thing is, what do you think percentage wise, how many deals are cash nationally?
45.
20. What was that? 30. 29%. 29%. So real quick, from what I've been learning over the last 2 months, if you guys see my videos, I don't know if you guys get them or see them, but those of you that do, every time I put one out, I have clients that call me and say, hey, or email me, Fernando, and you have a minute to call me on whatever you said here on this video. So what I'm learning, guys, is this. You have a lot of buyers in your databases that are afraid to make a move or tried to make a move before, but the market was different. They had to compete with 15, 20 offers. It didn't work out for them that well, and they kind of decided to rent and so on and so forth, right? I see a lot of these people coming back because of what I'm talking about in the videos, and that is all the buy down talk, all the concession talk. They don't even understand. They're like, please, slow it down and tell it to me, even though I'm trying to go slow in the videos to make you understand it. But I believe in it. It's kind of like baseball, okay? If you don't swing the bat, you're never gonna get a hit, right? And forget a home run, right? If you don't swing the bat, you're never gonna get near a home run, okay? So the reality is you have to coach your clients and say, guys, you have to understand what's out there for you. Okay? It is truly a buyer's market right now. I'm seeing it. I think except for one deal right now that's in Woodland Hills or somewhere out there that doesn't have massive amounts of concessions back to the buyer. Okay, sometimes it's all up front, sometimes it's a big bulk up front, but then the home inspection comes in, it's another bulk behind. It's crazy, I'm telling you, it's anywhere between $20,000 to $45,000 and everything in between they're getting back to help them buy down rates, pay their costs, use it any way they want. So that's been a long time since I see that, and I see it over and over and over consistently. So if your guys aren't willing to go out there and swing the bat, they're never gonna know that they might get 50,000 back from a seller to help them out in some fashion. We don't know that until we try. Okay, so just leave you with that note, unless you have any other questions.
Awesome.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, just to wrap it up, next slide. Upcoming events. So we started and launched the Ignite After Dark. How many were on yesterday's Ignite? I know you were there, so awesome. I saw a lot of KW South Bay agents. Take full advantage of it. Again, it's an awesome platform, especially for the agents that want to get their momentum and into production. They have it 2 sessions, one at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, and then Central Time, I think it's at 6:30 to 8:30. So either or, just register, be part of it. It's engaged, and I saw there was about 145 people on Zoom yesterday. So the great thing is it's a different than having it in person. Take full advantage of everything that we offer. This is part of it as well. All right, next slide. And friendly reminder, tomorrow, mastermind with a commercial with Allison Shepard. She will be here at the South Bay office tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Please, if you're interested, you need to register for the event, okay? Tomorrow, 1 to 3 p.m. Next slide. Producers Club with Kelly Lopez. That'll be this Friday, July 25th, 8 o'clock, and that's hosted by Hallie, the team leader for the coastal property office. Next slide. And then a friendly reminder, every Friday at 10:30, we have our contract classes. We're going to be going over the new forms, the SIPA, the POA, and the SVRA. So stay tuned for that. That's all of the new changes that happened on June 2025, this past last month. So we're going to be diving deep into the conversation on that. Next slide. And then Fernando Diaz will be having the kayak event. That's Friday, August 8th at 1 p.m. If you have any questions, please make sure to RSVP.
Guys, if you could do me a favor, because I know they're coming in, please RSVP.
Yes.
Happening up front, because the restaurant is really trying to be, they want to get as close to headcount as they can, so we get prepared up front.
Yeah, it's a great event. We have it every year. This is again an engagement with your fellow colleagues as well. So again, please make sure to RSVP. Next slide. And then Secure, if you're interested, he will be here October 6th. I know we've talked about it. Jason Abram, Monday, October 6th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Renaissance Los Angeles Airport Hotel. Again, if you know who Jason Abram is, he's a phenomenal speaker, great energy. Take advantage, $25 investment to get big nuggets. I encourage all of you to be part of this. Next slide. And that concludes our team meeting. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you.